Hello and welcome to Planner Ann. This is going to be the setup of week 29 and 29. And I am filming and posting this video very late because I was so stressed out last week that I didn't even think about setting up my week. So this is actually Monday and I'll be posting this later today. And I will get started right away. There we go. I picked this sticker sheet. It is a Kawaii Hentai designer sticker sheet. I have this blue washi tape. I think it matches the blue accents, sort of. Maybe it's close. And then I got some other blue. These might be dark, but I got my blue dot marker, my blue fine liner. I have a brown for the brush pen. There is a little bit of brown in here. It's mostly yellows and reds, but I feel like I want to go kind of neutral and do brown and this beige mild liner. So I'm just gonna throw it all together like all willy-nilly. Maybe I'll start with this. It is very hot out today, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I think I'll just use a black pen. I'm all over the place. So the reason why I am all over the place and was very stressed out for most of last week was because I was waiting for my lawyer to reach out to me, because this week is the week that I have to have the bank draft to give them. And I thought that was the only thing that I had left to do, just the bank draft and signing the paperwork and everything. And I was waiting for him to tell me how much it needed to be, because I need to know the exact amount to be able to order it from my bank. And depending on if you have it sent through a courier or if you're picking it up, the courier would take 5 days to have it ready to receive it. And the bank, like if you're picking it up at the bank, it takes 2 days. But it's also like $20 more to pick it up from the bank. So I was waiting, and I should have reached out sooner on my end, but I hadn't heard from him, and it was Friday and I still hadn't heard from him. So I reached out and I was like, hey, how much does this bank draft need to be? Because I kind of need to know and order it. Like, this is the very last minute day to be able to do that. And he was like, I don't have the exact numbers, but I'll give you like an estimated number that might be a little bit higher, just to make sure that it's covered. So I was like, okay, sure. And then he was like, did you get that document from the insurance that I asked? And I was like, so confused, because he did not ask me for a document from my insurance. He asked for documents like the week prior, and I had sent everything that the realtor had already sent to the lawyer. I resent all of it. And I was like, is this everything that you need? Like, is this the right stuff? And he was like, yep, thanks. And then, so I just left it at that. He did not say, reach out to me. Like, he did not reach out to me again to ask for anything more. So I was like, what do you mean you don't have the right document? So I'm like panically emailing my insurance broker, and it's Friday and it's like the end of the day. And of course, he's already gone for the day. So I was like freaking out. Okay. I started to spiral. I was like, okay, this is not good for me. And so I also, the document that he sent me for like the bank draft amount was $5,000 more than I expected it to be. And so I was like, bro, where did this other $5,000 come from? What is it going to? Like, that number doesn't make sense, because I've done the math like 50 times throughout this whole process of purchasing. And that $5,000 just like came out of the blue. So he was like, oh, well, it's probably this, or it could be this. Like, I can explain it better when we meet in person. And like, originally, I was only going to meet them on the closing day. I was going to go to their office and sign everything on that day, because that's what I thought you should do, or like that's just how it works. You meet and sign everything on closing day. And then he was like, I was like, well, no, like, just send me, like, just explain to me what that money is for. And so he's like, I'll send you the breakdown of it. But the breakdown that he sent me also didn't make sense. I mean, there were some numbers that I didn't know what they were, like how much they were supposed to be. So like the amount that the other lawyer gets for the purchase, like the taxes and insurance and like all that stuff, it wasn't broken down and like itemized. It was just kind of like, this money is going to this person, this much money is going to this person, this much money is going to like your mortgage. And I was like, it doesn't make sense. Like, these numbers, the numbers that he gave me did add up, but I didn't think that they were correct. And the breakdowns, like, there was no breakdown really. So I was like, okay, let's figure this out, because like, that's not acceptable to have $5,000 just randomly. I don't know where it's going. Like, that's just not acceptable. But it was Friday and the end of day, and he was also leaving his office. So I literally was like stressing out all weekend. And I even called my sister to like calm me down, because I was starting to panic. And so she was able to calm me down. She's like, just message him on Monday, make sure that he explains everything, have him break it down, like exactly what's covering what, and get it sorted out. So I was like, okay, like, I can't really do anything over the weekend. There's not really much that I can do, so I shouldn't stress out about it. I'll figure it out on Monday. So today is Monday. And so I emailed him around like 10 o'clock, and I was like, hey, if you have time, can you call me so we can discuss this breakdown? Because I still don't understand why there's such a discrepancy in the numbers. And so I met him on my lunch break, because he was like, it's kind of complicated. Like, I'm a very visual person. If we come in person, we can talk about it. So I basically had to go and meet him on my lunch break. And I took like an extra 15 minutes of my lunch break to like there and back. It was a little bit extra of a lunch for me to go and meet him, only for him to go through the paperwork and be like, oh, this number's not correct. What do you know? I already knew that. I told you it wasn't correct. I didn't know which number wasn't correct, but something wasn't correct. But I was so angry that, because I don't know if it's because I'm a girl or like I'm not a lawyer, but I was really angry because I told you that it wasn't right. You should have double checked it then, when I first told you that, like, I don't think these numbers are correct. something's wrong. Like, you should have just double checked it. And my stress could have been avoided. Like, I'm not humble brag here, but like, I'm kind of smart. Like, I'm pretty good at math. I've have a pretty decently, well, this is going to be a brag, but I've taken some free IQ tests and I've always scored in like the top percentage. So I have a feeling that my IQ is pretty high. I don't know how accurate these free tests are, but I took 3 different ones and I'm always in like the top part of it. So, like, just because I'm a girl or just because I'm not a lawyer, you think that I'm the one that's wrong? Like, bro, check yourself. Anyway, that made me really worked up, obviously, if you can't tell. I was very upset and stressed out for like the entire week. And if he had have reached out to me sooner, like, I wouldn't be this last minute panicking trying to get the last minute things done. Like, bro, be professional here. Come on. Follow up with stuff. Ugh. Okay. Now, actually, to this week, if you didn't mind my little rant, I took 2 extra days off this week. The 16th is my closing day. I should probably write that, maybe. Closing day. And I'm going to meet the lawyer at the house for the final walkthrough. And I'm crossing my fingers that when I went there, the last time that I went there, the copper was stolen out of the heat pump condenser and it was repaired. It was part of the contract that it's in working order. But I'm worried that, like, it was repaired on the 9th, and I'm worried that it'll get hit again and like the copper will be stolen again. So I'm hoping that that doesn't happen and I can get moved into the house so that we can avoid any more thefts. I'm going to install security cameras. I ordered them today off of Amazon and I'm going to install them probably right away on the 16th. After I get everything done, I'll probably stay and install security cameras to try and what's the word? Just try and like give some incentive to not steal from there, because I'm gonna get one that like you can say that you're being recorded, like the motion sensor. So I'm hoping to be able to do that on the 16th after I get the keys. Hopefully everything's fine. I also have to drop off the bank draft afterwards and then get the check for the difference. Since I had to order the bank draft with the wrong amount on it, I'm getting like over $5,000 back from that because it's wrong. So I'm hoping I'm going to meet the realtor in the morning, and then right after I'm going to go to the lawyer's office and drop off everything, the bank draft, pick up the check. I'm going to like photo deposit the check from my banking app. And have all of it done. It's going to be done. So I should be getting the cameras that day. So I'll just drive over and try and install them. I don't know if they need Wi-Fi to work though. I don't know if they do. So that might be a problem because I don't have Wi-Fi there yet. Obviously, because I'm not there. So, oh, I put too many things on this already. House insurance is going to come out on that day as well. So I need to make sure it's in my account. And this first payment is actually like 3 months worth, so it's higher. It's like a down payment or whatever. That one's going to come off my credit card, so I don't have to worry about it yet. I'll pay that afterwards because I get paid on this day. And then let me check a month calendar because I'm sure there's something else. There's stuff that I'm forgetting. Okay. So, oh, my visa's due. I did pay it, so that's fine. Oh no, it is this week. The minimum was $10, but I paid that. That's fine. Car insurance, house insurance, Amazon Prime also comes out this day. That's like, what, $11? Something like that. Netflix comes out. And July is like a big money in, money out month. My goodness. And my line of credit is also due. And that one, I am going to have to do the minimum payment on to make sure that I'm going to do it when I get paid, but I need to make sure I hit the minimum payment on it. Even though I took like a lot, I took a lot out of it, but I'm still going to put back the minimum payment just in case. Okay. So should I do it in black or blue? Maybe I could use this and do it in blue. So Monday is visa due. Tuesday is car insurance, new car insurance, by the way. Wednesday is house insurance. And Prime. And also bank draft to a lawyer. And then Netflix is on Saturday. And line of credit is on Sunday. Okay. So this week's chores are going to look different. Today, what should I do today? I still need to do the litter box every day. We'll try to do that. I haven't been marking it. I've been cleaning really inconsistently, but I haven't been marking it either. So it looks like I'm not cleaning it at all, but really I am. It's just maybe only once or twice a week. I might even get rid of one box. Maybe. I haven't really figured out where I'm putting them in the new house. Oh, you know what? I just thought about it. There are 2 places I can put them. I just thought about it. Because there's 2 levels. There's a first floor and a second floor. So I'll put one on the first floor and one on the second floor. Cat litter boxes, dishes. I will make sure that they get done. I think I'm going to start packing up some clothes. So I need to make sure the laundry is done. I've already got a bag started on like donating some, but I want to make sure, like I'll donate some, but there are clothes in my closet that are more winter clothes, so I'm going to put those in a tote so that I can move them. They're not going to be ones that I'm going to be wearing anytime soon. They're more thicker, and like the weather is so hot right now. Garbage day is Wednesday here still. I think at my new house it's on Fridays. That's putting Wednesday instead of garbage day. And then I didn't get around to emptying my art stand. I need to go through everything and get rid of like a bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll do that. I took extra days off so I could start doing all of this. I'm really the type of person that like I can't really focus on a task until I'm finished or like almost finished another task. So this closing day stuff, like I haven't really started packing or doing anything until that happens. However, I do need to call the power company because that needs to be switched over on the 16th or 17th at the latest. And then once that's done, I'm going to call the electrician. Maybe I should do it tomorrow and see when he has time to come in. So that I can get that done. And then what? Well, after I get all that done, I'm gonna have to start moving things. And like my daughters wanted to help me move, so I think I'll just take this week to start packing, and then really move everything this next week because I took a vacation day on that week as well. So maybe I should just put the 16th start packing. Okay. I also want to make sure I installed the camera. Even if it doesn't have Wi-Fi. I wonder if it will still record things. It'll, at least the motion sensor should still work, right? Should, right? I hope. Honestly, I haven't even bought groceries for the last 3 weeks. Like, my kids haven't been home. And they will be coming home like the week after. They've been at their dad's for 3 weeks because it's summertime and they wanted to have a vacation, like go away on vacation. So they were at their dad's for the last 3 weeks, and then I'll get them for the next 3 weeks. So I will have to get groceries probably this weekend. Thankfully, I'll have my pay and child tax money, so that'll be helpful. And I think I'm gonna leave it there for now. I did have rice and chicken for lunch today. Did I have breakfast? I just had some chocolate for breakfast. Honestly, somebody brought snacks in, like candy, into the office today, and I just took a handful of chocolate because chocolate is my comfort food. So I had chocolate for breakfast, and yeah, it was great. But I did have leftover rice and chicken for lunch, so that was good. I did also get my phone bill, so I do need to pay my phone bill. Should put that on there. I got my phone bill on the weekend, so I'll put that there and make sure that I do that not on Wednesday, probably on Thursday when I get paid. Okay, I'm feeling much better today after the lawyer fixed his mistakes. So I'm hoping the rest of everything goes smooth with the bank draft and everything else that I need. But I'm going to leave it there and use the rest of these stickers in my A5. I haven't really been journaling like the past week, but I'll try. I'll try to journal this week. I still have a lot of things to do, so I might not have enough time, but I will try and use these stickers. So thank you for watching. And if you like my videos, hit that like button. If you want to see more from me, hit subscribe. And hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye!